Want to know the biggest scam in Toronto real estate? It's not greedy developers. It's not foreign buyers. It's your own government. Nearly one quarter, 25% of the price of a new home in the GTA isn't brick, steel, or land. It's government charges. 22 to 27%. And it's why your dream of home ownership is slipping further out of reach. Just digest these insane numbers for a moment. A new condo in Toronto at 500 grand includes 110 to 135,000 government fees. A townhouse for $1 million includes about 220 to 270,000 in fees. A detached home for 1.3 million is as much as 285 to 350,000 dollars in tacked on government charges. Because the majority of buyers finance these big purchases, that translates directly into your monthly mortgage payment. You're not financing a house, you're financing City Hall's addiction to wanting more share of your wallet. On a $500,000 condo, those charges add up to $600 to $700 a month to your mortgage. On a $1 million townhouse, it's closer to $1,200 to $1,400 a month. And on that $1.3 million detached home, try $1,600 to $1,800 a month more on your mortgage payments for the next 25 years. That's money that could have been in your kids' RESP, your RSP, or the vacation you keep on putting off. Instead, it's feeding a bloated municipal budget. When you have to pay that much more on your mortgage payment for the next quarter century, think of the insanity of incompetence at City Hall with the likes of Mayor Olivia Chow, Shelley Carroll, Gordon Perks, and the gang. These are all long-serving municipal councillors that are all credited for the erosion of our once proud city. Toronto's mayor champions equity and justice, but refuses fiscal discipline. Budgets balloon while crime ticks up, transit crumbles, and downtown foot traffic collapses. Spending grows in areas that don't lift productivity. Endless consultants' reports instead of fixing transit. Arts and activist grants ballooning while housing stagnates. City staff wages and benefits rising above inflation while services decline. Bike lane experiments that cost millions of dollars while potholes multiply. This isn't socialism, it's fiscal incompetence disguised as virtue. Personally, I think it's a disgrace. Toronto is now North America's most expensive place to build housing, not because of land scarcity, but because governments view housing as a cash cow. Compare this to Montreal: lower development charges, faster permitting, and more affordable outcomes. We've built a system where housing pays for everything: parks, transit, social programs. Yet none of those things improve. Do you feel safe in your local park? Here's the reality of housing. We have higher prices. Every dollar in government fees inflates the resale market too. There's lower supply. Developers shelf projects when margins vanish. They're not building under this leadership. And the brain drain. Young families flee Toronto for smaller towns or out of Ontario altogether. Toronto is eating itself alive, and Olivia Chow City Hall is standing there with a knife and fork. Cities must cut spending, not treat housing as an ATM. Prioritize fixing transit, or better yet, complete the LRT. Enforce law and order. Cut waste in bureaucracy. Stop hiding taxes inside the cost of a home. Make housing affordable by stripping out 10 to 15% of charges immediately. At the end of the day, Toronto doesn't have a housing problem. It has a leadership problem. Until City Hall stops feeding off housing like it's a golden goose, affordability will remain a fantasy. We need better leadership and fiscal prudence. We need to hold the mayor and councillors accountable, and it would be best to do so at the ballot box at the next election. We need a fresh group of leaders that can rebuild Toronto to the great city it once was. Do you think government charges should be capped? Or do you think Olivia Chow is right to squeeze homeowners for more charges? Drop your comments. Like, share, subscribe, because this debate isn't just about housing. It's about the future of the largest city in Canada.